11 right now, southwest wind at 5, and the feels like temperature is 3 degrees. So it is real cold outside. These are actual air temperatures. And keep in mind, up north, especially where you see these areas in purple, that's where we do have a little bit of snow accumulation on the ground that's helping to bring down the temperatures a little bit here. We're at 5 in Lafayette, 6 in Kokomo, 10 Muncie and Richmond, 15 is the warm spot, if you will, down around Shelbyville. But then you factor in the winds, which aren't exceptionally strong, but it's enough to kind of tank the wind chills here. Feels like 3. We mentioned that in Indianapolis. How about Kokomo? Feels like 3 below 0. 4 in Muncie, 2 the wind chill in Richmond. So it's a rough start here so far this morning. So big reason for this. You got a big ridge here of Canadian high pressure. All right. It's going to keep us clear throughout the day today. No threat for any precip during the daytime hours. What we are kind of watching is this system out west, all right? This is bringing in some higher elevation snow in the Rockies, and it's going to slowly progress to the east, but it's going to gather up a ton of moisture. It's going to mesh with some of these colder temperatures from Canada coming in here, and it's going to bring a whole host of or varieties of precipitation as we go through this weekend. Again, the daytime hours should be dry. We'll start off sunny, but then clouds build gradually throughout the day. I think if we're lucky, we get just above freezing this afternoon, a high of around 33. We're not going to see the numbers move a whole lot overnight. In fact, we may actually see the numbers warm gradually overnight. So I think we get to around 31. Some snow showers possible, and then maybe a little bit of ice as well. Let me walk you through this complex forecast, all right? Futurecast, again, as we speed ahead through the morning hours, no issues. We're sunny. Clouds start to build. By 3 o'clock this afternoon, you're going to start to see some of this high-level cloud cover sliding in here. Now, 6 p.m., we start to see a little bit of moisture on the front end of this. This is a warm front moving through, and I do think we could start things off as some light snow showers. So you're going to have this line kind of sliding through here around 6 o'clock this evening. If you're out for Valentine's dinner plans, be aware that we could have some snow flying around. I think it mixes with a little bit of rain. May get a coating or a dusting up north. I'm not expecting much here in central Indiana for this evening, all right? Now, here's my brief concern. Overnight, we're likely going to have a little bit of ice potentially, all right? Freezing rain. Kind of like what we were expecting a couple days ago. Could give us a little glaze, but eventually as we get closer to daybreak Saturday, we'll change that over to rain. And I think much of your Saturday is just wet on and off, especially in southern Indiana. That's at noon through 6 p.m. Again, all rain. And then we'll continue on through midnight. Still some isolated showers. On the back end, we'll get some light snow showers early Sunday morning, but I'm not really expecting much in the way of accumulation. All right, let me talk about ice first. The ice potential, maybe a few hundredths of an inch. And again, it's like the other day, along and north of I-70. In terms of snowfall, snowfall should be limited to northern Indiana. Could see a couple of inches up around Fort Wayne and South Bend, but I'm really not expecting much, less than an inch around most of central Indiana through Sunday. And then the rainfall, 1 to 2 inches around Indy, 2, maybe 3 inches down along the Ohio River. So I think flooding is going to be kind of the bigger concern here as we go into this weekend. 44 Saturday, Sunday 33, and then it gets really cold. Single digits when you wake up Monday morning, and highs only in the teens for much of next week.